Hello everyone, welcome to yoga. My name is Taylor and I'll be guiding you through today's practice. I thought it would be fun to have a little bit of twist involved in today's practice, so just to prepare yourself, as always, take it at your own pace and modify as you'd like to. So we will start today at the top of our mat. You can make your feet about hip-width distance, and before finding some stillness, just maybe closing the eyes, rolling your shoulders back and rolling them forward. Maybe you'd like to just roll out the neck a little bit, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, or tucking the chin towards chest, and then bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder. So any rolls in the shoulder, movement in the neck, maybe just pedaling out the feet a little bit, their legs. And then when you're ready, kind of worked out all those little kinks to start with, finding that stillness. So really allowing yourself to ground down through your feet, feeling your legs engaged, bringing that belly button towards your spine. So a nice engaged core from the start, long spine all the way up to the crown of the head, which means you might want to do a tiny tuck of the chin just to find length through the back of the neck. And we'll start with a couple rounds of breath just to find that breath for your practice, letting go of any stresses or thoughts that you've had throughout the day, allowing yourself to just be completely here with yourself. So inhaling to fill up, starting from the bottom of the belly, and maybe just starting in that belly for the first breath. So filling up, feeling your belly expand on your inhale, and exhaling to release all that breath you just brought into the belly. And this time, inhaling to fill up the belly like you just did, but allowing that breath to go into the chest, filling up completely from the bottom of the belly all the way up through the chest. And slowly exhaling out. Nice, smooth breaths. One more time, inhaling to fill up. And exhaling to slowly release. In and out through the nose. Inhaling, arms to the sky, finding that steeple with your hands, so interlacing the first three fingers and then having your pointer finger facing up towards the sky and your thumbs touching each other. Relaxing the shoulders, so releasing them down from the ears. Inhaling to fill up, feeling that core once again. Exhaling for a side bend over to the right, so maybe popping your hips out a little bit to the left as you reach up and over towards the right side, finding that nice stretch through the left, but still trying not to crunch into the right side. Inhaling back to the sky, exhaling over to the left. Again, body scans, feeling the weight in your feet, opening up, finding length, pressing out through the right hip. Inhaling back to the sky, releasing that steeple, and exhaling hands to heart center. Inhaling arms to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. First forward fold, so I encourage a nice bend in the knees, maybe shaking the head yes and no. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, a little sway from side to side. Again, maybe pedaling out the feet. Whatever you need. And on your next inhale, finding that half lift, so fingers to shins, lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale, arms to the sky, really reaching up. Exhale to fold right back down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to plant the hands, right and left leg back into plank. We'll build some heat right off the bat, so just finding your plank. You can always lower your knees down to the ground, checking in to see if those creases of your elbows are facing towards each other. We have nice wide fingers pressing through the palms and the fingertips. Pressing out through the back heels, core engaged, head is an extension of the spine, so maybe gazing a few inches past your fingertips. Breathing here. Inhaling to fill up. Staying here for the exhale. And inhale. And exhale to keep the elbows nice and close, slowly lowering all the way down to the ground. Untucking your toes so you're pressing into the feet, you're pressing into the pelvis area, and then we'll bring our hands so they're tented outside of the mat. Inhaling to open up the chest, so lifting up. Exhale to bring that right shoulder and ear down towards the ground. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, left shoulder, left ear. Inhale to lift up. You can go with your own breath. Exhale to dip the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to dip the left. Inhale back to center. We'll bring our hands back onto our mat, so right under the shoulders, and exhale to release. Slowly lifting up and back into child's pose. Just for a moment, big toes to touch, knees nice and wide, bringing the forehead down towards the ground. Breathing here. Maybe closing the eyes. Again, just finding that breath that you found just a few minutes ago. Reaching out through those hands, so nice long active arms. Filling up through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Slowly lifting up into tabletop. So our shoulders and wrists are aligned, knees and hips are aligned, and we'll just go through a couple rounds of cat-cow and maybe some side movements. So inhaling to open up the chest, finding that cow pose. Exhaling to round at the spine, pressing into the mat with your hands, feeling that space between the shoulder blades. Going with your own breath with these two movements. And then maybe you want to add in from a neutral tabletop, bringing the right shoulder and the right hip towards each other. So again, you're feeling that nice stretch through the left side and then going into the opposite direction. So maybe finding some side stretches along with opening up the chest and rounding the spine. Couple more rounds wherever you decide to go. And we'll slowly make our way back into that tabletop, tucking the toes under and lifting the tailbone towards the sky, first down dog. Again, if you need a pedal through the feet or maybe a nice bend in the knees, maybe going up to the tippy toes and then back down, shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. Space between the shoulders and ears. Active legs, belly towards the thighs. Checking in, seeing where you can let go of some tension. And then we'll slowly walk our hands a little bit towards the feet, but we're still in that down dog shape. We'll lift our right hand off of the mat so we can grab hold of the outer side of the left foot. You can go higher up onto the calf. So you can go anywhere from the ankle to anywhere on the calf area, wherever it feels most comfortable if you want to go up by the thigh. But we're finding a little twist here. So we're really pressing our hand into the back of your calf or ankle, maybe gazing up past the left armpit here, feeling that space between the shoulder and ear on the right side. Still bringing the belly towards the thigh too. Really pressing the ground away with that left hand. Breathing here. And we'll slowly bring that right hand back onto the mat, switching sides. So finding that stretch, bringing the left hand to the right calf, ankle, wherever feels most comfortable for you. And then again, doing that body scan, seeing where you can find some space where you can engage a bit more, really finding that nice twist here. Attempting to close your eyes if you'd like to. And once again, finding that down dog so you can realign, so you find that nice down dog here. We'll inhale the right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, coming into your runner's lunge, slowly lowering the back knee onto the mat, feeling the inner thighs pressing towards each other. Inhaling for a nice open chest. As always, you can grab hold of blocks, bring them to the side so you can find a bit more stability, which will allow you to probably lengthen through the spine, allowing yourself to open the chest a bit more. Blocks, books, whatever you can use to bring the hands a bit higher. So one more inhale like this, and we'll exhale to lengthen through that right leg to wherever it feels comfortable as you fold into a half split. Checking in on those hips, always making sure the left hip is maybe a little bit forward, right hip a bit back, depending on your body. But checking in, trying to square your hips. Inhaling to rebend that front knee. Exhaling to lengthen and fold. You can stay here for an extended round of breath, or if you'd prefer to just do the breath to movement, moving through those two postures. We'll slowly rebend that front knee, inhaling the arms to the sky, modified crescent lunge. So again, checking in on the hips, a nice bend in that front knee, relaxing the shoulders, lengthening to the fingertips, inhaling like this. Exhale for an open arm twist towards that right bent leg. Tucking the back toes under if they aren't already, and then finding a focal point and slowly lifting that back knee off of the mat. Staying here, bringing your right hand to the back of the left thigh, lifting that left arm towards the sky as you open your chest forward. Breathing, nice bend in that front knee, slowly making your way back into that open arm twist, and then inhaling the arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Making any adjustments here to feel comfortable. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to airplane the arms. Weight into the right foot. We'll bring that left foot forward, coming into a chair with airplane arms. So in chair, as always, you can have your feet hip-width distance apart, but that means your knees are hip-width distance apart, or you can have your feet and knees together. Maybe sinking a little bit deeper into your chair, inhaling arms to the sky, still sitting low in your chair. Inhaling here, and exhaling. Weight into the left foot, inhaling to a one-legged mountain, bringing the right leg with you. Grabbing hold of the shins, bringing that right knee towards the body, finding length through the spine. And then we'll bring our left hand to the outer side of the right knee. And then you can kind of just bring your right hand to the hip or wherever you'd like. We're just finding a very soft twist in this one-legged mountain, trying to keep your balance here. If you'd like, you can bring that right arm extended out behind you. And then we'll slowly make our way back into our one-legged mountain, inhaling arms to the sky. Exhale to fold forward, bringing the right foot with you. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to fold right back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, going right into your down dog. If you're craving a vinyasa, you can always go through a vinyasa, but we'll meet in down dog. A nice inhale here. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, left leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, coming into your low lunge, lowering back knee down to the mat. Again, inner thighs towards each other, blocks if you need it. Nice bend in that front knee, open chest. Inhaling here. Exhale to lengthen into that half split, folding forward. Using your breath to go through those two motions, or you can always stay in one position if it feels really nice. And we'll make our way back into that bent front knee. Inhaling, arms to the sky, modified crescent, checking in on those hips if you haven't already. Inhaling here. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left bent knee. Maybe gazing at the left fingertips, finding a focal point. Back toes tucked under, lifting the back knee off of the mat. Option to bring the left hand to the back of the right leg, thigh, lifting the right arm towards the sky, opening your chest forward, maybe bringing your gaze to the sky. Slowly coming back into that open arm twist, and then inhaling to your crescent lunge, finding your breath here, again making any adjustments. Inhale to fill up, exhale to airplane the arms. Airplane arms, crescent lunge. Weight into the left foot, bringing that right foot forward. Chair with airplane arms. Maybe getting just a little bit deeper, keeping that chest open. Inhaling, arms to chair. Breathing here. Weight into the right foot. Inhaling to lift up, one-legged mountain. Left leg lifts. Bringing your hands to the shins to bring the left knee towards the body. Nice long spine here, finding a focal point, and then maybe bringing your right hand to the outer side of the left knee, starting with bringing your left hand to the left hip, and then maybe extending that left arm out behind you. Keeping that core engaged, trying to stay with it. And then slowly coming back to your one-legged mountain, arms towards the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to fold right back down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. We'll bring the left leg back, low lunge. Again, lowering the back knee onto the mat. Inhale to open up the chest. Exhale to lengthen and fold into your half split. Option in your half split to bring the left hand to the outer side of the right foot. Again, a block can be very helpful here so we can keep that long spine, open chest, trying not to kind of create that crouched, rounded spine as best as we can. And then inhaling to lift the right arm towards the sky, keeping that right foot flexed, finding a focal point. If you're feeling comfortable, maybe even bringing your gaze towards the sky. Breathing, always breathing. One more inhale. And exhale to fold into your half split again. Rebending that right knee, lifting the back knee off of the mat. We'll pop it forward just a bit for pyramid. So your feet, your back foot can have a little turn out to the left. And then we're gonna have the hips squared, so widening your stance as much as you need to find those squared hips. We'll inhale to half lift here, so length through the spine, and exhale to fold. Again, inhaling to half lift, and exhale to fold. Shaking the head yes and no when you need to. Letting go of tension where it's not needed. Slowly beginning to bend into that front knee, coming into your low lunge once again. Inhaling, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to fill up. Exhale for a prayer twist, so bringing your left armpit to the right thigh. Really pressing the hands into each other, trying to get those thumbs to heart center. Opening up the chest here, finding that nice twist. Bringing your weight into your right foot, slowly bringing that left foot into a prayer twist chair. Option to keep the prayer here or extend your hands towards the sky and ground. Always checking in on that left knee, making sure it didn't pop out at all. And if it did, realigning the knees. Inhaling to your chair. Breathing here. Weight into the left foot. Inhaling the right leg up, one-legged mountain. Again, bringing your hands to your shin. Option to find that twist that we found earlier, or if you'd like to take it a little bit further, you can grab hold of the outer side of your right foot, beginning to lengthen it. If you can lengthen it all the way, great. If not, and you need a bend in the knee, perfect. And then we'll find that twist, opening up towards the right side, bringing that right hand out behind you. Finding your edge. If this doesn't feel good, then take it back a step. And when you're ready, we'll inhale, arms to the sky, finding that one-legged mountain again. Exhale to fold forward, bringing the right foot with you. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, really reaching up towards the sky. And exhale to fold right back down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to plant the hands, right leg back, low lunge. Making any adjustments, lowering back knee to the mat, inhaling to open up the chest. Exhale to lengthen through the left leg, toes towards the sky. And then again, finding maybe that twist. So bringing the right hand to the outer side of the left foot on blocks or on the mat, lifting the left arm towards the sky. Breathing here, either a focal point or gaze towards the sky. One more inhale. And exhale to release into your half split, rebending that front knee, lifting back knee off of the mat, popping it forward, finding your pyramid. A little turn out with that back foot, hips are squared. Inhale to half lift, finding your length. Exhale to fold. Again, inhaling to half lift and exhale to fold. Space between shoulders and ears, active legs. Slowly rebending front knee, finding your low lunge, inhaling arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhaling, hands to heart center, prayer. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, prayer twist. So right elbow to the outer side of the left thigh, pressing those hands together, trying to get those thumbs towards heart center, finding that nice twist. Beginning to bring your gaze down to the ground Weight into the left foot, popping that right leg forward, finding your chair prayer twist. Option to maybe bring the hands to the ground and sky. Checking in on that right knee. Maybe getting a little bit deeper. And then slowly coming into your chair, arms towards the sky. Weight into the right foot, inhaling to lift that left leg up. Hands to the shins, finding your twist on this side. So again, maybe the knee stays bent. Maybe you grab hold to the outer side of the left foot, beginning to lengthen it to wherever you feel comfortable. And then finding that focal point, using your breath, and maybe extending that left arm behind you, opening up here. Breathing nice and deep. And then slowly making your way back to your one-legged mountain, and exhale to fold forward. Great job. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale to tuck and curl, so coming onto the balls of the feet. Belly to the thighs, maybe walking your arms out in front of you, tucking the chin towards the chest. Maybe you want to give yourself a little hug, wrapping your hands around your legs. And then slowly coming down onto your sits bones and onto your back. We'll do one nice heart opener here, so entering into your bridge, so bringing the heels nice and close to your sits bones. Maybe your fingertips are grazing your heels here. Feet are about hip-width distance apart. The whole spine is on the mat to begin. Shoulders are pressed down. And on your inhale, we'll begin to lift up through the hips, opening up the chest. Still finding that lift in the hips. Breathing here. Notice how the posture changes with your breath. One more inhale. And exhale to slowly lower down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing your feet about mat width distance apart. Knees coming in towards each other. Broken bridge. Again, feeling your spine relaxing onto the mat. Feeling a bit heavy here. And keeping your feet as they are, knocking your knees over to the right. Maybe gazing over at the left. Maybe bringing your right foot on top of the left thigh. And slowly coming back into center on an inhale. Exhaling over to the left. Again, maybe gazing at the right. Maybe bringing the left foot onto the right thigh. A few rounds of breath here. On your inhale, coming back to center, bringing your knees in towards your chest. Maybe tensing up in the toes, the fingers, the eyelids, bringing the forehead towards the knees. Inhaling here, and on your exhale, releasing into your final relaxation posture. So whatever that looks like for you. Making any little adjustments in the shoulders, the hips. Feeling completely at ease, feeling heavy, feeling supported with the ground beneath you. One more inhale here if you'd like, with a nice open mouth exhale, letting go of anything that's lingering. And I will leave you all in your Shavasana so you can stay here for as long as you have available. Take your time as you begin to awaken the mind and body. As always, thank you all for sharing this practice, and have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.